Hi, welcome to another video. So, Cursor has launched a CLI, which is currently free to use with GPT-5, even if you don't have the premium plan, and I thought I'd talk about this and see how well or worse it performs. Cursor CLI is basically supposed to be Cursor's take on a terminal coder, and it's probably their first thing that isn't forked, which is awesome. It is pretty similar from the get-go to something like Claude Code. The UI is pretty much the same and everything. They had actually hired the Claude Code lead developers for a while, who then went back to Anthropic within a month. Anyway, it has the features that you generally want, like it can do edits, you can set up rules, as well as use all the models that Cursor has. It is currently free with the GPT-5 model, so that's great. It doesn't seem to have all the features of Claude Code as of now. For example, it doesn't seem to have hooks, subagents, or even custom slash commands, which can be a bummer at times. But that's fine, as it's currently in beta, and I hope we see these new features in it as well. Now, let me show you how you can use it. But before proceeding, let me tell you about NinjaChat. NinjaChat is an all-in-one AI platform where, for just $11 per month, you get access to top AI models like GPT-4o, Claude 4 Sonnet, and Gemini 2.5 Pro, all in one place. I've been using Gemini for quick research, but what's really cool is their AI playground, where you can compare responses from different models side by side. Their mind map generator is a game changer for organizing complex ideas as well. The basic plan gives you 1,000 messages, 30 images, and 5 videos monthly, with higher tiers available if you need more. Use my code KING25 for 25% off any plan, or KING40 yearly for 40% off annual subscriptions. Check the link in description to try it yourself. Now, back to the video. To install it, you'd have to run this command, which will get it installed for you. Once it has been installed, you can go ahead and start Cursor with the Cursor Agent command, and it will ask you to sign in with your Cursor account at first. Just do that, and you should be good to go. Once done, this is what it looks like. You can see that this is pretty similar to Claude in terms of how it looks and works as well. The prompt box here is quite similar to how Claude Code's one looks, and you also have some slash commands. Let me tell you about the slash commands as well. To start, you can see the model option. To list all models, you can do /model ls, which will show you all the models available. Though, it also shows it here as you type model. It currently has 3 models, which are GPT-5, Sonnet 4.1, and Opus 4.1. You can use whichever you want. GPT-5 is currently free, while the Sonnet and Opus models will cost you based on what plan you have. Let's just select GPT-5 here. Now, there's also the auto-run option, which allows you to basically set the auto-approval of commands to be on, off, toggle, or check status, which is also kinda cool. You can also do New Chat, which allows you to create a new thread or chat session, while you also have the Clear option, which will clear the current session messages. Then there's the Vim option, which allows you to enable all the Vim keybinds in order to be a pro terminal user. There's also the Help command to know about anything, as well as the Feedback command, the Resume command to resume any previous chat, the Copy Request ID option, and the Logout option as well. Now, let me show you it in action, and then I'll also show you my results from testing it. First of all, I'm going to ask it to make me a Minesweeper game using HTML, CSS, and JS. Now, it will go ahead and do it for you. It will think and process, which is what GPT-5 does as well. It doesn't stream the responses, which is pretty interesting because Claude generally streams the responses. But this doesn't do that. It just lets you know when the task is done, which I'm not a fan of, but that's fine as well. Anyway, in a bit, it will get that done. And you can see that it did this well and without any issues. If we run this, it also works fine, which is awesome. So, that is how it works. Now, I did test it a bit, and I thought I'd talk about my results. I actually also tested the same King Bench question as well, because many people asked me to do that, and the results are the same. The issue is that the GPT-5 model doesn't use import maps at all, which makes it unable to render Three.js. And it's not just that. There are more issues, like wrong dimensions and stuff. So, it's still a fail in my benchmarks, but the model is not bad at coding. It's fine, but it's not as good as Sonnet or Opus for me. It's more like how GPT 4.1 was, and it's pretty slow as well. So, yeah. Anyway, if we talk about the Cursor CLI, then I used it to do some cool stuff. First of all, I booted it up in an Expo project, and then I asked it to make me a movie tracker app that uses the TMDB API to get the data and things like that. This is one of the tasks that I run to test on my agentic benchmark, and I used it with GPT-5 because that's what they recommend as well. So, I used that. And first of all, one thing that I have seen is that it is super slow, probably because of GPT-5, but it is really slow, which just throws me off a bit. But considering that, at least for now, it's free. I won't complain. Anyway, it is great at long-running tasks like this one because my prompt is amazingly long, and there are a ton of features that need to be implemented as well. It was able to keep running until the task was done, which is what I like about Claude Code, Code, or Klein as well. So, that is great. Another thing that I liked about it is that it checks for linter errors and tries to write good code and actually edits if there's anything lacking in the code, which is awesome. I have seen Claude Code slack in that area at times. It also commits the changes and everything, which is awesome. Now, this is all good, but the quality is a bit lacking. This might be because of the GPT-5 model, because it's not that good at actual coding. This is what it looks like. I mean, it's extremely basic. This is probably just GPT-5 not being as good. I tried the same thing with Claude Code, and it is insanely better. It has smooth scrolling, multiple sections. You can open up the profile page of everything. The review works, and you have a good profile page and everything as well. I'm pretty sure it's just GPT-5 being bad, but yeah, I think Cursor CLI is good as of now. I don't know if they'll nerf it or something to save their costs, but I think it is good. It lacks some essential features like MCP servers and stuff for now, which is a bit of a bummer, but still, that's fine. It's not anything extraordinary, but if you have a Cursor subscription, or if you're looking to use something for free in the meantime, while GPT-5 is free with it, then I'd highly recommend it, and you can go ahead and give this a try. Overall, it's pretty cool. Anyway, share your thoughts below and subscribe to the channel. You can also donate via Super Thanks option or join the channel as well and get some perks. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.